dilly-dallying. Who's everybody's favorite Greek god? Does anybody got one?
I don't like Greek gods that much, to be honest.
Blasphemer! You
Is
will
Hestia Greek or just Roman?
I mean, Roman gods are just the Greek gods. You know this.
Sorry, I was more of Egyptian god than Greek god.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're just the Greek gods, but furry.
Then it's easily Hestia.
Alright, yeah, that's a good choice. Good choice. I will say, I do like Hera a lot, in the sense that I feel so sorry for her, that she has to put up with so much shit from Zeus, and she's the real unridden hero. Then again, she also did cause, Heracles to become enraged and kill his family. So, I mean, it's not like the gods are good or anything in Greek mythology.
Ooh, forgot. Row 20. Yeah, alright, okay, have that open. Let's set the mood.
If I roll 20, how am I going to smoke all these joints? I don't have anybody to smoke them all with.
This is why we need the postal service, so you can mail them.
That's a great idea. I'll mail all 20 of them because I don't smoke.
Same.
Not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just don't.
Ooh, speaking about the postal service, I had some guy on eBay try to pull one under on me. How dare they? I ordered a figure. I like to collect the Marvel's Legend figures things.
Okay.
And like I was like, oh sweet, I can buy this. I could the figure I was trying to get was oh shit, I forgot his name. It's like Master Kung Fu something. I can't remember the full name of the title.
Shang Shi?
Yeah. I think it's that one. I think it's that one. I bought it, and on his listing, it was like, oh, it's brand new, get all the pieces, unopened, mint condition. I was like, great, I'll buy it. It wasn't cheap, but it was cheaper than what a lot of people were asking for. By that, it was probably like maybe like $5, with shipping, I guess it would have been like maybe like $15 cheaper. And so I was like, okay, great, I'll buy it, whatever. I get it, open it. First thing is, all the flaps are open, and like there's certain pieces missing. And I was like, come on, you could have tried to been a little bit more sneakier than that. But no, I got my return on that. I'm just upset because I was really hoping to finish my collection on that one. I could have made Demo Goblin.
Excuse me? Is it one of those? No, hold on. Is this one of those action figure packs that comes with like one part from one character, and you have to collect like 8 different packs to make one character? One's got the head,
John,
one's got a leg, one's got the crotch.
It's 7 figures, 7 parts, not 8.
I was so close.
Yes, and if I collected all 7, I can make Demo Goblin.
Demo Goblin.
Is it Demo or Demo? Or Demo?
Demo, I think, because it's a demon. It's a demon hobgoblin.
Oh, I was thinking demo as in like demolition.
Demo Goblin.
Oh, this is just Marvel Etrigan.
It's supposed to be a demon hobgoblin or a demon. I forget, either a demon goblin or demon hobgoblin. One of those two.
No, I know what you're saying. Go to Google and just type in DC Etrigan, and he's just the Marvel version of that.
Etrigan, but Etrigan's more lizard.
Hey guys, I just realized that I have 2 less cantrips than I'm supposed to.
That's okay.
Add some on there. Create water and
Psychics don't get create water.
Create illusionary water.
I mean, if you try hard enough, everyone can create water.
Oh,
Damn.
It's a pee joke.
With that, hey guys, welcome back to the Infinite Adventures podcast. How is everyone doing today?
Doing pretty well, pretty snappy, pretty I have a water bottle next to me, and it's calling my name, so you're gonna have to give me a second.
I am doing okay. I wanted to make a joke, but I couldn't think fast enough.
That's how they get you.
Yeah. I'm doing too slow for jokes.
You could always do you could always do like the sloth thing from Zootopia. I mean, they called that a joke, and it was funny for a while.
Whoa, are you trying to bash Zootopia?
I mean, I can bash it for other
jokes?
reasons, but I think that if this video is edited, if this audio is edited by me, I'm not going to remember that I was trying to put pauses, and I'm going to delete the fuck. And so then, whenever I edit this, it'll probably sound like this. But if David edits it, then it'll be the joke will land.
He'll just edit out the whole thing.
No, David likes to keep in my shitty jokes as a punishment for some reason.
Well, I would think that if you hear enough of... this is my bad, because I think you re-listen to these episodes when I know you don't. But
Oh, I do. I'm on
you-
episode 19 right now. Party poopers.
Nice. Whenever you do re-listen to these episodes, I want you to know how bad those jokes are, so you can stop making bad jokes. But I know that's not going to happen. But
Why would you
it never
punish the
hurts to
listeners
try.
like that?
So, with all introductions out of the way, even though Justin didn't introduce himself,
Justin, you're here, right?
Yeah, I'm here. I was going to say I was doing all right, but
Uh?
then I started thinking about the pause joke. But then I remembered that David edits out the pauses, so I couldn't make that joke again.
You know, if you don't talk this entire episode, that could just be your biggest pause ever.
playing the long game, I get you.
I'm doing all right.
Wait, so you're both doing all right. So mommy's all right, daddy's all right. They just seem a little weird. Which one is which?
Excuse me? Is this a reference to a song again that I don't know about? Earlier,
Surrender.
David made a reference to. Excuse me?
The song is Surrender.
Surrender.
I don't remember that song.
Oh, it's on my mind because my sister linked me a Screamo version of it for some reason.
All right. Okay.
Interesting.
I couldn't understand any of it, despite knowing the lyrics to Surrender.
Well, I mean, it's Screamo. It's already pretty difficult to understand some of the lyrics.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question. This is relative to the game. Did we get back on the ship and leave, or did we say we were going to?
Yeah, I got back on the ship and left. Here, look, I'll put you on the ship.
Okay. Earlier this week, I was thinking about that, and I realized that we probably should have tried to find someone to fix Anya.
Oh, what's her trouble?
She can't see, and I think one of her arms can't move.
Do you
Or let's not
already
fix.
have access to a cleric?
Brackish is kind of a cleric.
Because I can borrow a second level cleric spell if need be.
Depends on what you're trying to do, because I will say Nasso already tried to heal her blindness by giving her an extract of cure blindness and deafness, and that did not work.
Maybe it's something psychosomatic. Maybe if I'm with you enough until level 11, which hopefully Don will be able to come back soon. I enjoy playing with y'all, but Don's the actual person on this podcast.
It's been kind of hard to get him back, considering his what he's up to right now. So,
but yeah, you'll be here for a good while, and I mean, y'all are technically level 9 already. What's 2 more levels? Just go murder hobo on a town, and maybe you can get those levels.
2 more levels?
Yeah, y'all should be at level 9 if I'm correct.
Why would level 11 be the catch there?
I thought you said until you were level 11.
Oh no, I said another level.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I thought you said until level 11. So then, yeah, all you need is one more level. That's not that bad.
Although, all I get is a 4th level spell and another cantrip at the next level. But I get 4th level spells.
What's the highest level your class can learn, by the way?
9th, but because I took 2 levels off, I won't get 9th level spells until I'm level 20.
Oh.
So...
Oh, damn. Okay. I wasn't sure how high your levels go on your spells. Because I know for some, it sometimes only reaches level 7 and stuff like that. But no, you guys did get on the boat after encountering a weird flying bat monkey creature. I will
a monkey.
it was an embarrassment of a fight on my end. My creature was just brutally murdered without any signs of regret from the players. They just
Brackish almost died.
But I mean, when does he not almost die? In my defense, okay, he has 38 health, HP. When is he not going to be dying?
He's the opposite of a brick house, okay?
But
He's a soft house.
I was looking at 4th level spells. Should I take lesser age resistance next level? It would let me ignore my penalties for being middle-aged.
I will say one thing. I was editing this last episode, and I was listening through the combat, and I just found it so hilarious in the situation. And to tell you the truth, it happened during other combats too, but I don't know why it stuck out to me in this last combat more than anything. But when I was attacking everyone was somewhat being attacked in the last prior battle when Viv was being attacked in that one. John always kind of chimed in, not in a form of complaint, but was like, no, don't do that. Like, no, don't attack Brackish, or no, don't attack Viv, or no, don't attack me. But every time I targeted Nestle, he was so quiet.
John, do you have something to say?
I was like,
tell us how you really feel.
I was like, 2 call attacks to Brackish. She's like, no, don't kill Brackish. Or I'm like, bite attack against like Esther. It's like, oh no, don't kill Esther. I'm gonna throw a bone cage at Nestle.
Wait, hold on. Are you editing that episode?
No, but that was the one of the other episodes where we had battles.
Okay, because I'm in the middle of editing that one. I hope we're not editing the same episode.
No. But I mean, you also did it in that episode too. And like every time there was a situation in battle, it seems like you always protested against me attacking anyone that was not Nestle, and
Look,
that just really stuck out to me.
Sometimes you learn a lot about a person, not from the words they say, but from the words they don't say. Hey, look, I just want to point out something. We've already long established at this point that Nestle can take damage and he doesn't die. He's done a pretty good job at it in the times that he's almost died, you know? I mean, I'm not saying that he hasn't almost never died. I'm just saying that sometimes some of us get it a little bit more disproportionately than others. And maybe that's just, me bitching. But we don't have a counter of how many times people almost die. So maybe we should all just collectively re-listen to these episodes and find out who has hit 0 more often than the others. And I guarantee you that I'm high up on that list. Karagor, not so much, because you can't really get up on that list higher than after you're actually permanently dead. So, there's neither here nor there.
I think out of everyone, he is the greatest loser in this battle anyway. He did die, but no, yeah. I mean, you are the one who tends to go down most often, but again, you are like, I was gonna use the argument of you are the melee character, but Nestle is also the melee character, but it seems like you tend to target the boss, while everyone else either targets like the minions in a sense, or you're the first one to go directly to the boss.
To be fair, I think that Assad is a very direct person in that regard, so yeah, that makes sense.
And I mean, that will be his downfall, maybe. I don't know. We're not foreshadowing anything. But nonetheless, you did fight I think it was called an Ahool, Ahool. Like I said, you guys oh my god, you guys just destroyed it.
Tore up that A-hole.
And then your boat got fixed, and off you go down the Salient River path again. Freeling did say she wants to make another stop to pick up some supplies here and there, and in the town you can actually she does say that this is more of a friendly town. There is a larger varieties of stores here, so unlike the previous town you had just visit, I think it was Riverton, this town is going to be a lot more suitable for shopping around if y'all wish to do that. I know Dawn was the one that usually kept track of all the items. I'm pretty sure you guys do not know
how to shop.
We have.
Yeah, we got it on the Google Drive document.
I know, but when was it last edited?
We haven't gotten any gold between now and the last time that we did anything.
Yeah, it did.
Well, now we have less gold in our equipment then.
Well, you can add. Okay, so you do have the one of the most prized possession I guess you guys currently have is the gem. The ruby that's all ranged would be about 10,000 gold pieces for the right buyer. You have to find the right buyer for it, because it's a very unique gemstone. But I don't know if that's something you guys would want to sell, actually.
Hey, I'm looking here. Can you confirm with me? Does Anya have 570 platinum pieces?
She probably might. I did tell her. I did tell them or tell him that he can convert all the stuff you have to the nearest thing above that. So he could have taken all the gold and just rounded it down to platinum pieces.
We still have
Instead.
1,828 gold, though.
How much?
1,820. Sorry, 1,892,
That might be right.
and then 570 platinum pieces.
Yeah, because I think it's 10 platinum. 10 gold to a platinum.
Okay.
So that should be right, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll just leave it like that for right now. But okay, she Freeling does say that it will take y'all. It will take about a day or two to get to the next town. With continuous sailing, if the snow stops. So she does ask that if you are planning on going back to the Dreamland, maybe wait until after y'all visit the town. Because then after that, there's actually going to be no more stop. It's going to be a straight, heading straight towards Casimir. There's going to be no more stops from now on. So she does ask that, again, if you are planning on going on to another dream excursion, maybe wait after y'all visit the town.
I gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
So wait until we hit Casimir?
No, the next town that they're heading, because it's only going to take about 2 days.
Okay.
1 to 2 days to get to the next town to pick up supplies. So she doesn't want you to be in the dreamland, once they get to the town. Because, again, since times work differently, you don't know how long you'll be stuck in this dream hypnosis thing that you go into.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to make sure you have an opportunity to go and visit places if you wish to go visit. Plus, in case there's any trouble at the town, she doesn't want you to be, busy in the dreamland in a sense. But yeah, she asks that if you are planning, just wait until after you visit the town, and then, like I said, it's gonna be a full month travel, nonstop, until y'all hit Casimir, and anytime between then until you hit Casimir, you can finish doing your dream excursions if y'all wish. Because if I'm not mistaken, there is 3 dream excursions left, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not looking at the list, but that sounds...
Oh, sorry,
Two, I
I
think.
took the list off. I can put it back.
We need I think it is 3. No, 4. Wow, Jesus, how many did we get? We have the ring, we have the tail, we have the skull. We don't have the green stone, the night hags.
Okay, so it's
thing.
4 left then.
No,
Yes,
I think it's...
if y'all
yeah,
still
it's
want to
4.
continue going to doing the dream excursions missions, then you do got the greenstone idol of a water lizard, the night hag's ambassador heartstone, the captain's trihorn, and the red webbed foot.
So, here's my question. And it's, I think we can ask this in character, and you can weigh into our characters' opinions, I think, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the ship, and I guess we're all, kind of in the room together. I don't know if Anya's there or asleep or whatever, but, so Dawn's out here, so. Zal?
Yes?
Zal, you were visited by what we assume might have been the Mad Poet in that river plain. And he said that when you asked if there was how many gifts guarantee our safety, he said 1?
Yes. But something about the way he said it, I think it might be a price that we can't afford to pay. Or at least, well, yes, because I don't know what he wants.
Well, Nestle, I think that maybe I think we should still try to hedge our bets with the rest of the gifts. I think that still might be advantageous. If you want to crack open this case and do a little, critical thinking, maybe.
Well, he said 1, right?
Yes.
But he could mean one of them, or he could mean one whole set.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't think of it that way.
And you're having this conversation in the same room with Anya?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had like a few hours of travel, and you probably already introduced Anya to Zal.
Anya?
and,
Zal, Anya.
Right? Hello. How you doing today?
Hello.
And after a few little meet and greets, whatever, Anya just chime up a little bit, and she goes like, well, she will ask, how you got these questions, or these answers to these questions, and you explain to her the process you did, and she would chime up and say like, what exactly did you ask him?
I asked how many gifts Nestle and Assad would have to give him to guarantee their safety. We don't know what the gift could be. It might not be anything. It's probably one great gift.
And so then Anya chimes back up and goes like, well, we know Count Laos was looking for the gifts as well. And according to his journal, the gifts are these items. And since this is like the first time Zal is hearing about this, she will kind of gesture to Nestle or Nestle's directions and telling him, hey, can you grab that list and hand it to him? And they will show you the list, which is basically this here. And it goes like, these have to be the items. Maybe Nestle is correct. Maybe only one of these items is what he wants. Or maybe he was being literal. Like, he won't kill us as long as we bring one item to him. But we want him to do something for us. What if that takes more items?
These are all questions, but I am not willing to ask any more questions in the Outer Planes about the Mad Poet. That thing is too dangerous to ask about.
Wait a minute. Oh, sorry, Nestle.
Oh, I said it was understandable.
Oh. No, okay, so, hold on. They know, and by they I mean all of them, not just the Mad Poet. I would assume that they all have some communication with each other. We're pretty quick in finding you, Zal. Do you think that maybe they're scrying on us in some fashion? Like, they know everything we're doing, Out of character. I know I made these references way too goddamn much, but kind of like Dio, he just kind of like keeps tabs on them all the time. I'm just saying.
I mean, I just asked various gods. If you're traveling along one of their domains, say, I ask a war god about you, Assad, or I ask a god with a nautical persuasion about this boat, they will know. The gods know about their domains. It's not so much scrying, so much as omniscience.
No, that's the gods, though. I'm talking about the Mad Poet. The Mad Poet's not a god. Or at least, I hope not.
Right, but only one question was asked by the Mad... I only asked the Mad Poet one question. All the questions that I used to find you... Or you mean the Mad Poet found me quickly?
Yes, very quickly.
I think it's because I said his name, or...
That's
title.
Concerning. We've been speaking about him for a long time. We're talking about him right now. He could probably see us. And I start looking around everywhere. Alright, well, I guess not knowing his name is not enough.
We should probably put a moratorium on using that name. Or title. Is it his name?
It is a title.
That's
No
not
one-
his name, but I
Anya-
always forget what his name is.
Anya explains that no one knows of this entity's name, just a title he was given, the Mad Poet.
I always forget what his name is, but it's like Al Abdul something or other. I guarantee you it is. If it's the same Mad Poet from Lovecraft. Lovecraft's
How dare you
pseudonym.
hypothesize using...
It's not a hypothesis.
outsider knowledge.
Abdul Al-Hazred. I guarantee you that's his name. David, you don't have to give me a David point. That's just what the dude's name is in Lovecraft. But no, it's just, I guess him, that guy.
The Mad Poet?
No, let's not. Anya, no. Let's just, you know what? Let's just not think about this for much longer. Right now, I think it's gonna hurt my head thinking about this anymore right now. Overthinking so much. There's got to be some sort of medical disorder that falls under. All right. Out of curiosity, to change the subject to a little bit more of a lighter note, Anya, we're gonna be going to the store in a couple of days. Can we borrow your platinum?
She pats her bag. It's like, yeah. She takes out a small little bag and hands it to you.
Thank you. We'll be sure to spend this responsibly. I hand it to Nestle. You do the math.
Great. If you look into it, it's nothing but copper pieces.
I didn't look into it.
And don't spend all those platinum pieces on junk.
It's not going to be junk. You know that I'm frugal.
Frugal? Okay. Well, if there's nothing you wish to continue speaking for today, we can jump those 2 days and get to the town.
When I first leveled up, which was technically off screen, should my money have gone up since then? I think I asked this already, and I don't remember the answer.
Sorry, give me 1 minute. Yeah, that's actually, it's like another thing we have to talk about. Give me a minute.
Because it's not really a problem with power level, honestly, if I don't, because Zal's an item crafter, so I already have above average wealth, but I could make some stuff for people.
While we're continuing going to this new town, I have forgotten to mention twice that you guys have actually leveled up since the last time. Because the last time I told you how we leveled up was actually off air, or after we had stopped recording. So, yeah, I think we already mentioned it once already, but yeah, you guys are technically level 9 now.
Yes.
With the exception of Brackish. Brackish started off 2 levels below everyone else, so he's actually level 7. But before I guess we get into the next town, do you guys remember all the new stuff y'all get at that level? We can start off with Assad.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Are you talking about from like a bunch of sessions ago?
Level 7 was only 2 episodes ago.
Hold on. Let me check my character sheet.
Level 9 was 2 episodes ago.
Let me check my character sheet. I don't know if I updated it since then. I'm level 9. I don't remember what I got at this level, homie. Let me check really quick and just check the SRD.
Well, I gained a few new spells, one of which, unless you're cutting this ahead, to before we leveled up, one of which was blindness, which was cast last session.
Yeah.
But I also got a new phrenic amplification, which in this case I apparently didn't write down. Or didn't take. What the heck, me?
I think it's the first one of you didn't write it down.
Yeah, hold on. I should be able to figure out what this was. It has to be a lower one. I already have Overpowering Mind and Will of the Dead. I'm going to assume it was Relentless Casting, which would help me overcome spell resistance, but that's it.
Oh, shit. Thank you for reminding me. I have to remember that I have Bleeding Attack on permanently now.
I don't really like that.
Yeah, well, I didn't remember that in the last fight. That fight would have gone a little bit faster.
Okay, I only say that because I do want to mention one thing. I did somewhat level up Brackish's character. I didn't make choices, but I might have to talk with Dawn to see whether these are going to be permanent or not. I'm going to treat them as they're going to be permanent, sadly, even though he had no choice in doing it. But one of the things he does get is he starts to get level 4 spells. One of them is Restoration.
Which actual restoration? Yeah,
he gets Restoration, a level 4 spell.
Oh, that's expensive.
It is a very, if I'm not mistaken, a level 7 level 7 cleric opens up level 4 spells, and Restoration should be a level 4 spell, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds right to me.
And he had we got some ability drain. We can start curing now.
Yes.
The problem is it's the doesn't it cost like 1,000 gold to cast that?
I actually did not look that part up. Not. Let me actually check on that.
Yeah, I'm
Because
pretty
I know
sure...
there's very few spells for clerics that require components. That might be one of them. That's why I usually don't look up a lot of them.
A diamond dust worth 100 GP or 1,000 GP.
Depending on what you're curing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Unrelated, I found a 4th level spell called Anywhere But Here, which teleports you to a random location. To a random plane.
Oh, Jesus. That's bad. Hey, does anybody have a list of, like, magic items you can buy from Paizo or no? We got 10,000 gold? Come on.
Wait, didn't Anya had a negative level? Or was that brackish?
that was brackish, but that was a temporary one.
Oh.
Okay, so it's 1,000 or diamond dust worth 1,000 gold pieces to restore. Is it just negative levels?
Yes.
What if it's just ability drain?
It says
it
restoration.
restores all permanently drained points from a single ability score for only 100, along with curing all temporary ability damage and fatigue and exhaustion when you do that.
Oh, so 100 gold. So 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust to fix ability damage. Okay.
Or ability drain. Damage gets healed naturally.
Yeah.
And if we have a whole bunch of ability damage, I do have a Wand of Lesser Restoration to work with.
I think that should all be taken care of because they also have a Wand of Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
So that all should be good. So I think only Nestle and Assad have ability drain, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, let me check real quick what I got.
How many different stats do you have drained?
Most of them. Let me
I
check.
only have the one.
Okay.
Hold on.
I think Assad has two. I think.
You think it's just 2? It's probably more than. It's probably like 4 or 5. It feels like that. I have Dex Drain,
Sounds right.
Bubonic Plague,
That has nothing to do. That can easily cure that.
but it hasn't been cured yet.
Cure Disease is a pretty low level spell, right?
Yep.
Nightmare Curse. I still have that affected on me, and yeah, Nightmare Curse is still effective on me.
We're
Bubonic
not
Plague.
looking at what is doing the damage. We're looking at what has been damaged.
Okay. -5 to Dex, Dex Drain. -3 to Strength, Bubonic Plague. -1 to Charisma, Bubonic Plague. And -3 to Wisdom, Nightmare Curse. So, it's all bad.
Oof. Okay. So I can only cast this maximum 3 times per day. So, Nessa, what do you have damaged? Or
Wisdom,
drained?
Wisdom, 3.
Is that the only one?
Yeah, that's the only one.
Okay. So, it'll cost y'all a total of 500 gold pieces to get this done. We'll just subtract it from the gold. And we'll say we have the materials for that.
So, you need gold to cast a spell?
You need diamond dust.
Diamond dust.
But I'm just
Oh.
subtracting the value of the diamond dust out of what you currently have in funds.
Okay.
So I can only do this 3 times a day, but it's gonna take 2 days to get there. So, yeah, not counting the day you guys were in Riverton, then y'all be done curing by the time you get there. So I guess you'll have 3 more slots to cast if you needed to. But okay, yeah, go ahead and subtract 500 gold pieces from your sack of gold, and Brackish will cast Restoration and cure all the ability drain you currently have.
All of it?
Yeah, 5 cast of Restoration.
Oh, okay. So here's my question. Does that count the Bubonic Plague and like Nightmare Curse, or just the Dex Drain?
You don't have those. The curse, you don't have that anymore. You have the effects of the curse on you.
Yeah.
That's
so
what I'm saying. Don't tell me what it's causing the damage.
Oh, okay.
It's what is being damaged.
Okay, so take off the Dex and
Yeah,
9
take
or
off
curse.
everything that's causing you all that drain damage.
And that includes the plague?
Everything that's causing you that dex damage.
The plague, I think we need to use remove disease, but that's a 3rd level spell that doesn't have a cost, so arguably, like, Brackish could just cast it repeatedly, like on a day, until he succeeds.
That is also true. I thought you can only do that once per day.
Just have to cast it from your spell list. If you prepare nothing but remove disease as your 3rd level spells.
Oh, did you subtract it already, John?
Yes, I did. Don't take it off again, please.
I don't have remove disease.
I guess I can do remove disease. You can take off. Yeah, I guess it's one of those things where, I mean, mechanically you would have saved on it by now, so you can remove your bubonic plague, I guess, as well.
All right,
you won't suffer from that anymore because Viv does bring up a good point that.
Okay, so this is a pretty important moment for my character, honestly, because like it's been pretty fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So after all that happens, I guess this happens after we get back from the shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
I sit as Brackish does everything he's got to do, and then like I kind of like look at my hands and give him a nice like tight squeeze, like clench my fists.
Yeah.
Let him go, and I kind of look around. I get up, and I'm like, "Oh God, Brackish!" I do a little twirl. Brackish! Oh my God! How long have you been sitting on this power, man?
One day.
Oh God, I feel so much better now. Like I feel like I haven't. Oh God.
Assad, I must say, this is the best I've ever seen you.
Thank you. I'm happy.
It also cured his emotional damage.
No, I still feel pain deep down inside and in the back of my head. I just feel a net happiness right now, net joy, and I'm pretty sure I'm riding a high, and it's gonna crash very quickly.
Yeah, ability drain only heals your ability drain, not your emotional drain. Go visit a therapist.
The local sidekick is not a therapist.
Hey kids, it's me, Assad al-Qadir. Normally I'm a fictional character, but I wanted to talk directly to you today. If you're experiencing any mental issues, I recommend you go to a therapist. Not like an asylum that's being attacked by an extra-dimensional entity, but like an actual psychiatrist. If you live outside of the United States of America, you probably can get that for free. If you live here, good luck.
Probably just go with a therapist. Like, a psychiatrist is overkill, unless you really need medication without going to a doctor. Although a psychiatrist is a doctor.
Hi, this is Assad al-Qadir once again. I have an intelligence of 8 and didn't realize the difference between a psychiatrist and a therapist.
Okay, so a therapist doesn't have to be certified as a psychologist. A psychologist has a certification exam, and a psychiatrist is a certified doctor and a psychologist, so they can prescribe medications.
I prefer the one that can give me drugs. But yeah, no. This conversation is going in a different direction. All right. Don't go to the doctor to get drugs for your brain. That's a bad idea. Go get your brain fixed, but not that way, unless it's absolutely necessary.
Sometimes the drugs are what you need.
Fair.
The next question is, do you want to wear your monk's robes now?
Oh, okay. Because I would be able to actually wear them now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let me see.
You can take off your well-known lion hide vest for the monk robes.
Yeah, I mean, it would increase my dexterity, wouldn't it?
Well, your damage goes up by 5 levels, and your AC as well. So whatever bonuses you would have gotten 5 levels, it's whatever level you're at now plus 5, that is your new damage and your new AC. And I said that we'll treat the brawlers as a monk level.
Yeah, I gotcha. So I'm a level 9 brawler / monk, I guess. It's a hybrid class, so I am a monk technically. So it's 5 levels higher than 9. That is 14. So I would take the AC of a level 14 fight, or of a level 14 monk, right?
Yes.
Pathfinder, monk.
Or
The AC
Brawler.
bonus.
right?
Oh yeah, brawler. Oh, because I already got an AC. I already got an AC bonus. Well, it would be the monk one because it specifically says monk on there.
Just use yours.
Okay.
It still goes up by 1.
Yeah. Let's see. It would be, and then my attacks go up higher. Is that what it says on here?
Yeah, your damage die goes up by whatever level 14 is.
Oh, okay.
So what's your current damage die?
So my damage die would increase to. Well, hold on. Here's the thing. Oh, okay, so my AC would be +3 instead of +2, and then my damage dice would increase by 1 by 2d. It's a 2d6.
Do you only have a 1d6?
No, it's
No,
a
it's 1d10.
Oh, so you go from a 1d10 to a 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Your
I'll
average
just change
damage
that
went
now.
up by 2.
I'll make a separate one just in case I lose the vestment at some point.
Just have those be your bonus or whatever. Well, your AC just. No, yeah, you do what you have to do.
Yeah, I'll be sure to
Yeah,
do it.
you do it. You know how to best do it then. Other than that, we get to the next town within those 2 days. It took y'all about the 2 days to get to the next town. Just don't tell me what the name of the town is because I have to look it up if y'all do. It starts with a D. I forgot. It's what's the name? What's your town's name? Debril, I guess. I think it's Debril, the name of the town.
You mean that kid that got killed in episode 15?
That's Debris.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, you spelled Debril.
I could be mispronouncing his name really bad. You know, I'm bad at pronouncing things. Debril.
Dabril?
Dab.
Debril.
It makes me look. It's like Da and April, but with a B.
Debril.
I get to the town. Winter is still in over there in the town, but Freeling though, she tells you if y'all wish to go shopping, please y'all free to do so, but don't take too long. It's just gonna be a quick stop. Mac is gonna take us about no more than an hour to do the shopping and load everything onto the boat itself. So try not to take too long. But if y'all wish to do any shopping, y'all are free to do so. If there are any specific items you wish to buy, go for it. If not, then we'll just cut to that hour.
Okay. So I'm kind of looking around right now at different magic items. If you don't mind me checking, we can cut out dead air from my end. If anybody else wants to go look up something else.
Depending on what they are, I could also make them if we have the
Ooh.
time.
Would you need to buy materials for that or no?
Yeah, basically they would have to buy me the materials because I am flat broke unless I made money during the 1 year's time.
What's the difference between the gold between, I guess, 9th and 8th level?
I don't know. I couldn't find where it is. It should be
I'll
under
bring it up for you.
character advancement, right?
Yeah, it looks to be about 1,300.
I can work with that.
Yeah, it seems like about 1,300 is the difference between them.
Wait, between 8th and 9th?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the NPC section. Okay, yeah. I'm like, no, it's way less. But no, we are not NPCs.
Mm-hmm. Unless you want to be NPCs, then sure, why not?
I mean, arguably I wasn't a player character in that time, but please don't. Purposely host my character. Alright, I can work with 1,300. Now the question is, are there specific items I want to make for people? I want to find weird stuff like my ring.
I like the ring of mind shielding, but it's very situational. It's just this ring, it doesn't really help us in our specific case because of the fact that it really, as long as a person can do this to one person in the group, they get what they want. So I'm just pointing it out. It's a cool item. The ring of mind shielding. The wearer is continually immune to detect thoughts, discern lies, and any attempt to magically discern their alignment.
Well, I mean, you got someone on your boat that tends to read people's minds, so...
Everyone has handy haversacks, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's like, that's the obvious thing to make. What in the world is this? You see, now I'm reading, random wondrous items.
I'm looking for a ring. It's just it's so hard to think of a good one.
Hold on. Oh, do you guys have gauntlet wrist slot items already? There's gotta be some good stuff in here.
I mean, I have gauntlets. I don't wear them because I realized very quickly that, from a gameplay perspective, it was just better to hit people with my unarmed strikes.
Okay, that's different from the magic items that I'm looking at.
I can get ooh, this would be really cool. I like this. A ring of force shield. This simple ring generates a shield-sized wall of force that stays with the ring and can be wielded by the wearer as if it were a heavy shield. This special creation has no AC penalty well, I can't cast spells on it. It can be activated in Dude, I can fucking get like the Steven Universe shield, basically. That's pretty cool. Would y'all be opposed to that?
Okay,
it's 8,500, so that I would be using that ruby to trade for it, basically, most of it. If you guys are cool with that, I don't want to.
So I'm gonna say this: this is a small town,
so
it's not gonna have extremely rare magical items in here.
How hard would it be for me to find magical regions for stuff?
As long as the value of whatever items you're trying to buy, not total, but as a single value is 1,000 gold pieces or less, then it'll be pretty easy for you to find it. Anything more than that, then it'll be difficult to find an item like that.
Okay, then I cannot craft these long arm bracers for you.
Oh shit. This is a level 5 spell. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I'm sure there's some cheap items that are neat.
Excuse me, I just saw the word thought detection. Oh, thought projection.
Thought detection.
So yeah, it's not like it'll be impossible for you to find some like really expensive magical item. It's just that there's a very small chance they'll be here, and there's also a very small chance that you'll find a large variety of them. A small town is only gonna hold maybe one at max, maybe two, like really rare items in here, like something above its base value, so above 1,000 gold pieces. But you can also just take the chance and see if you can find it.
I would like to see if there's the regions I need to make long arm bracers.
Mm-hmm. What is the value of that?
So the value to craft it is 3,600. The price of the actual item is 7,200.
Okay.
I don't know if like the regions are more or less common. I honestly, like, without a dedicated like region shop, I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Hey, they might have someone here that might have the pieces for it. They could have bought them off someone else. If you go to the local thrift shop, maybe you can find something.
Gonna thrift shop and MacGyver up some magic items for y'all.
But if that is something you wish to do, or an item you wish to buy, you're free to do so. You just have to roll me percentile dice.
Okay, let's go. D100. That's an 11. Was I trying to roll low or high?
Typically, we're trying to roll high on this.
Oh, well.
So yeah, even without telling you the percent chance to find them, an 11. No, you visit about 3 different small thrift shops, and none of them know exactly what you're talking about.
That's fair. It was a long shot.
For that long arm.
Yeah. Yo, letting Assad attack at 5 extra feet 3 times a day is wild. It would have been such a cool item. If we get to the large town and I'm still here, I'll probably see about getting the items for it there. Right. Is there anything else that's interesting enough?
Any potions? Any wands?
Oh, I'm looking around.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, Nestle?
Yes?
Oh, are there
really
potions y'all need?
Excuse me?
I'm going to ask y'all that in character. I'm going to ask. Before we go shopping, are there any, like, particular potions or wands that you need to restock on? I'll see if I can get the materials to make them.
He gets a little jittery for a second, and he's like, hey, you know those, that potion of haste that Nestle made the other day? I mean, if we can get like a stock of those, that'd be really useful.
Potion of haste? How expensive are those?
I don't know. Nestle, how hard was it to make those speed potions?
Hold on. check. Wait, I just have to scroll up.
Were they actual potions or were they?
They were extracts
There were
for Nestle.
extracts.
Ah.
Shaving of licorice root.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Let's see.
Yeah, how much would a wand of haste cost?
I would want
Wand of
potions. I just
haste?
want to drink them
Hold
down.
on. I have to see if I can make a wand of haste first. Because I don't know it naturally, so unless clerics can cast it, I won't be able to make it. And it's only if clerics can cast it as a level 2 spell, which I know they can't.
Okay, let's look up haste. It is level 3.
There's no way I can make a wand of haste.
It says here you can buy them for 750 gold if they sell them.
The potion or the wand?
Potion.
Okay.
Would it be cheaper to get a wand?
Typically, yes, but the wands are... Level 3 wands tend to get prohibitively expensive.
Can non-magic users cast them? I would want to not ask. So that's the reason I want potions. I don't want to ask Nestle to hand me one. Oh, Nestle, you can just make them for me in the morning, can't you? I would prefer those to being big or invisible. I'm going to be
What about
honest.
invisibility?
Those are a lot more useful.
Yeah,
Excuse me?
What if we had a wand that made us invisible?
Wand of invisibility would be a lot more useful. Are we out of curing wands?
Oh,
I
could
still
have sworn
have
Anya
my
had some still.
wand of celestial healing. It's not as fast as a wand of cure light wounds, but it heals more on average. Alright, so yeah, I can get the potions for half off if I just craft them. Let me see what the DC is to make sure I can't fail that.
Ring of protection would be nice. Do I have that on?
Yeah, I should have plenty of stuff like that.
I have one ring of protection.
Yeah, so the item crafting feats I have are brew potion, create wand, and craft wondrous items. If y'all need help with that.
To create a wondrous item, what do you need? I guess depending on the item, like access to a forge?
It really depends. Yeah, I think I'd get penalties if I don't have a place to make stuff. I definitely couldn't do armor and stuff.
Yeah.
A boat not being stable would probably also inflict penalties, I'd argue.
Mm-hmm.
But a potion probably shouldn't be too hard. Those are costs.
Oh, here goes another thing. The highest thing you can buy in a small town is 4th level spell item.
Is that 4th level is the smallest thing we can get?
Yeah. And spell item.
I mean, 4th level spell items are really expensive anyway.
I guess if you want to get something enchanted or something, I thought.
I can't do potions of haste either. Same reason that I can't do the wands. So we could just buy potions of haste.
How much are potions of hastes?
750 gold each. But they're not refillable. Hey, Justin, you can make those every day, can't you?
Haste, yeah. Technically.
It'll just be cheaper for you to make them, honestly.
See, I want to find items and stuff that would be neat for y'all. I could just be like, hey, let's try this.
I guess I could always buy more poisons.
Well, I mean, poisons are not that easy to buy as well.
That's true.
It turns out lots of poisons are illegal.
Yeah, no shit. That's like in the real world, too!
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Walmart really quick and buy some anthrax.
You can buy, like, rat poison.
That's true.
Do you sell poison here to kill a rat? Like a really big one that weighs about the same as a human.
That reminds me of Pearls Before Swine. Great comic, by the way. I highly recommend it. That reminds me of Rat, the character, who went into a gun store one day, and he's like, "Hello, I would like to purchase a gun, please." And the guy at the store is like, "All right, you're gonna have to fill out some paperwork, and then we're gonna have to do a background check. I'm kind of gonna need the gun right now. I'm angry at this moment." And yeah, well, if Rat doesn't get you to read the comic, I don't know what will. I love Rat. He's a terrible character.
Okay, so that we don't kill any more time, is there any big items that you are looking to get now? Because anything else,
That I know of.
Honestly, if I would have known about this ahead of time, I probably would have thought about it. But it's really hard to do when I feel like I'm being timed.
Yeah. Maybe just Cure Light, but we probably have a ton of those, or at least have like one of those. That's about it.
We have a wand. Like I said, we have a fully charged wand of celestial healing, which in the Dreamlands is just like free access to celestial healing.
That is true. That's true. I'll do this. Since the only one here that is really trying to buy items is it's Viv. We'll have it so that off air, if you want to look up items, and then we'll just say that you bought them while you were in this town, then we can go ahead and clear that.
Okay.
So you have, because I don't want to feel like I'm rushing you, and so you have time to actually look up stuff to make, and you don't just buy, just to buy them because we're trying to move on or anything like that.
Yeah.
But plus, anything you buy that requires you to craft them, it's gonna take a few days to craft, anyways, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we need downtime for me to be able to do it.
So yeah, we'll just say that you purchase whatever you are gonna purchase, and then we'll just go ahead and just say you did it while you're in the town.
Anyone want a wasp nest of swarming?
I do. That sounds like a great time.
It's like 500 gold if I craft it.
Can we just introduce all of the magic items from Super Smash Brothers, or no?
There's a wasp thing in Super Smash?
Oh
Yeah, you can throw it
it's
at people.
from Animal Crossing.
Oh, okay.
The greatest thing about Animal Crossing is you understand all the Super Smash Bros. References that are a reference to Animal Crossing.
I haven't played Smash in a very long time, so after an hour shopping, you guys go back to the boat. It seems, as you're heading back, you see that Freeling is taking care of getting everything kind of loaded onto the boat. She's taking care of that. She's a little bit off the docks, not too close to the boat itself, but basically talking to the harbor master or whatever their titles are. And as you guys are walking back to the sailing starling, something catches your eyes in the sense that, without having to do any perception check, because you guys literally are heading towards the boat, you see what looks to be a female figure. You're not 100% sure if it is female, but she has a female figure type or look, and she is completely covered in what seems to be like a type of leather outfit, like a cloak or something like that is covering her whole body. She's wearing a headpiece that covers her face, and it's all in white, and it looks like she's approaching the boat, almost like she's trying to get on. And like I say, Freeling, she's not near the ship at the moment. She is, I guess, maybe paying for the help needed to load the boat or something like that. But yeah, she's not. She has her back to the boat itself. But as you guys are approaching, you see this very weird dress figure, and I'll show you a picture of what you see. Actually, I was gonna wait till you get close, but I'll show it to you now. You see someone that looks like this. Almost looks like she's trying to get onto the boat.
Okay. Yeah, she's got like a hoodie and also a veil on.
Okay.
So she's approaching the boat?
Yeah, it looks like she's trying to get on.
I mean, when in doubt, we're gonna do the usual Zalmol thing and cast Detect Thoughts.
I know you use the random, name generator for your name, but kind of just say the irony of somebody who digs in other people's minds, last name being Mole.
Oh. I mean, no, that's like the exact opposite of irony.
Ah, yes, of course. Unirony.
It's like that's like the epitome of the Perry the Platypus. How unexpected, and by that I mean completely expected.
I never watched Phineas and Ferb, but I've been seeing a lot of clips of Doofenshmirtz, and I'm just like, I
really think you would have watched it. I think you would actually like it. I really like it.
When it came out, I was in my phase of this is stupid and for children, and now I'm like super into a lot of stupid kids cartoons. So like, here I am again.
They have
it's like Pokemon all over again.
They have a reputation of having the best Star Wars parody that has been made. Yeah, from what I've heard, it's one of the best parodies of Star Wars that has been made yet. So I say give it a watch. But yeah.
I am on the edge of my seat waiting to see how Zal is going to penetrate this person's mind.
Okay, nice. Okay, so what are the steps again?
Alright, so first round, presence or absence of thoughts from conscious creatures with intelligence scores of 1 or higher. So if anyone else is caught in this 60-foot cone, I am aware that there are at least some thoughts. I don't have the number. So that's round 1.
Okay. So, I mean, you have to be at least 60 feet away from her.
Yes.
Okay. That's still a good enough gap for people to, like, walk between your line of sight of her. So, I mean, you're getting the readings from everyone that's constantly walking past you. But everyone reads as being an intelligent being.
Yeah, I'm not drunk. I just had 6 beers. I can handle my alcohol. Your thoughts on it, that's fucked up.
The next part is the number of thinking minds and intelligence score of each. We don't really need every NPC's intelligence score. If the highest intelligence score is 26 and at least 10 higher than my end, so 36 actually, I'm stunned for 1 round.
You see a hobo pass right next to you, and you are stunned for like a week.
Oh, it's a genius!
It's Gregory from the other town. He somehow made it over here.
Doom is coming.
I felt bad in hindsight because I'm like, oh no, we were so mean to this homeless guy. But then I realized that, well, I mean, it's not that his presence was a nuisance. It's that he was goddamn insane.
He was predicting the future. Is Doom not coming?
And I don't mean insane in like I don't think there was like in the sense that it's like there was something mentally wrong with him. It's in the sense that it's like, oh, this guy has been fed conspiracy theories his whole life and he just doesn't know how to handle it. I guarantee you he got kicked out of his house.
Okay, so at most you get like a random number of intelligence scores from every passerby. Nothing near your level of intelligence. Specifically this person, you know her exact number, right? 12.
Okay.
12 intelligence.
And in the third round, they can make the will save to prevent me from reading surface level thoughts.
Okay. So it's a will save, you said?
Yes. DC 19.
DC 19. Okay. I will say her will save is crazily good.
Crazy good? Oh boy.
Crazy good. Okay, let's see. It's still she can still fail, but I mean, the odds of her passing is more than 50-50.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what the dice gods say today. Damn, so close. Got a 17.
All right, show 17. Me them thoughts.
So the first thoughts are the top thoughts in her head.
It's all surface level. If she's not actively thinking about something, I don't get it.
Okay. So as she is approaching the ship with the purpose of getting on it, you clearly see her purpose is to get on the boat. The only thing she's thinking of is I wonder if he's being kept here. Is this where he's hiding out?
Alright, well, I'll tell Assad and Nestle that she seems to be looking for someone. Although her thoughts seem conflicted on whether or not they're hiding or being held.
I don't think there was anyone here.
He, him pronouns.
It could be one of us.
Hold on. I'm going to go up to this person.
She's like halfway onto the boat.
Yeah, might have to stop her before she gets in.
Okay, well then we'll run up then.
Yeah, you know what? Let's fuck this. Let's go.
Let's go. Take out my spear. I'll throw it.
No, I got a net. Hold on, we need to stop her. I cast slow.
We gotta be faster too. Everybody drink this potion.
I viciously grab the haste potion out of Nestle's hand and I break his hands in the process.
Oh jeez. Does Hassan have an addiction? Quick, we'll cast blindness on her to make sure she can't escape.
Okay.
I like how we came up with more good ideas than the Avengers fighting Thanos. Thank you guys for coming up with many good ideas and not just relying on hitting her hard.
Okay.
We cast enlarged person on her while she's on the gangplank, so she falls into the water.
Oh, no!
There should be an unwritten rule that if somebody doesn't consent to an enlarged person, that their balance shifts incorrectly.
I mean, they can also... I think you can save against enlarged person if you don't consent.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, you can crush someone, not to death, but you can deal crushing damage by trying to enlarge someone in a place that they don't fit.
Whoa. Oh god, the visuals. Let's return back to this fantasy world where there's none of those visuals at the second.
Not
I'll
the
eat those
second,
words
though.
in a couple of minutes.
Okay. So we stop her, David.
It's looking for someone? Or something?
You said it was someone.
Well, yes, but they don't know I know.
Or somewhere!
Give me 1 minute.
Fuck. I saved us there.
She says, give me one moment. We have to give her a moment.
We give her a moment and she just keeps walking up. She gets on the boat and she's like, damn, I didn't think that would work.
Well, she did say give her a moment. And we did.
It was only polite.
Okay, I'm sorry. What were you asking?
We asked looking for someone or something, and then Assad chimed in with or somewhere.
Okay, so
Or something.
You do catch her off surprise. She turns to you and goes like, "What is it to y'all?"
Well, this is the boat that we are members of the crew of, and you said the captain is nowhere near the boat, right?
She's a good feet away, some good feet away. She's I guess she's about 60 feet away from the boat.
And we noticed that you didn't seem to talk with our captain before getting on, and you certainly don't. We don't recognize you as a member of the crew unless, well, magic does exist. But still.
I like the idea of that you're like, magic does exist, as in like you live in a world where magic might not exist. It's like saying like you're talking to somebody and you're like, I could have shot you a text message. Technology does exist.
She kind of turns back to the boat or to the ship, taking a quick glance at it, and turns back to y'all.
Are we getting any other thoughts?
She asks, so you for our counting brackish in this, you for crew members of this vessel then?
Yes, although only because we're going the same way.
Excellent. Okay, then pardon my rudeness if just wanted to see if someone was here, but since I have y'all here, I will ask y'all. I'm in search of a man. Not important on who he is exactly. I'll give you his name. His name is Elmo.
Do what?
We can't laugh at that
Emlo.
in character.
Sorry,
we don't know what
Emlo.
that means.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I'm sorry. Who'd you say?
His name is Emlo.
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 Emla?
Emlo.
Imlo.
Emlo.
Okay. EMLO?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Do we know the names of the crew?
You know, I actually don't know anybody's name on the crew. It's something that like I forget names very easily. Apparently, I know there's a Douglas.
There's no Douglas.
I think there's a Douglas. I could be wrong. Elmo?
Yeah.
Elmo. He's the guy that scrubs the poop deck.
Is she
Emlo.
just thinking what she's saying at this point?
Pretty much.
Okay. I assume I detected some annoyance when we first ran up.
In a sense, she was hoping to get onto the boat and check herself. Not really wishing to ask permission for it, and you kind of have that sense. But,
Out of character. I am not saying this in character. This is 100% a reference. I'm Emlo.
Okay, I'm glad that other people heard Umlo at first.
I did too, and I'm like, because I know that these characters exist in the the NPCs exist as like iconic characters that can be reused and stuff. So I'm like, is Umlo involved in this storyline too? I don't know how that works.
Okay. Well, can always search to see if there's this emblem on board. Allow me to go look for this person.
I mean, aren't most people on shore leave right now? Or at least briefly?
Yeah, everybody's back in town right now, shopping and doing, little things here and there.
I mean, our captain is just over there. It'd probably be easier just to ask her.
Yeah, it is her ship after all, and it is rude to board another person's ship when they're not around.
Yes, but when you're in search of this particular person, I tend to waive that right out the door.
Ma'am, you need a warrant to do that.
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's only rude if he's not on your ship. So I guess yes, but if he is on this vessel, then I don't see that as being rude. I see that as 3, 4, 5, including your captain, as harboring a criminal.
Oh, okay, you're a person of the law, I see.
I'm a person of my own law, yes.
That's an answer I like to hear. We're all part of a big blue world here. What law do you bring justice to?
None that concerns your matters. I just need.
We are dealing with cosmic threats at this point. I'm going to give you the same song and dance I give everybody else. So yeah, no. You're gonna have to explain to us because your little game is kind of getting annoying at this point. To be frank.
What's more annoying is you can't answer a simple question. Is he on your vessel or is he not?
Out of character, is there a dude named Emlo on our ship or not?
That you are aware of, you do not know. You have not heard that name come up. That you are aware of.
We don't know the name of every crew member, but of the ones we know, none of them are named Imlo.
No.
I've not heard of one.
And she looks towards Assad and goes, well, you, Mr. Big and Brutish, how about you run over to your captain down there and ask her?
Well, she's gonna come up here eventually. You can wait on her yourself.
If I'd had time to wait, I would have waited to ask to come on board. You see that I do not have time to wait.
Why don't you go over there and ask her yourself?
I just want to make sure no one else gets on this ship until I get
We can watch
an
the
answer.
ship. We can watch the ship for you.
Yes, but you see where this problem lies, right? If you are harboring this man, then what makes you think I trust you in watching this ship?
Okay, Assad, there are 4 of us here. 3 of us can watch her, make sure she doesn't go on the ship. She can watch the ship with us to make sure no one else gets on, and we can bring Freeling over. And then we can go about our days.
Alright, let's go do that.
I love the way this one thinks. So, you go off, little man, go ask.
I look at Nestle.
She's clearly looking at you, Assad.
Well, Nestle really likes you, and you're the smallest person here.
Fine. And then Nestle grumbles, tired of being called little man.
Nestle waddles over there.
Essentially, yeah.
I can see that in a nature documentary. We see the gracious Nestle waddling to the mate he has chosen. Waddling.
We see the
Whack, whack.
blue Svenef waddle over to its potential mate. There seems to be sexual tension between them.
Okay, Morgan Freeman.
You're very welcome, Nestle.
So, whenever I reach Freeling, is she busy? Whenever I reach her,
You look like she's waiting for something.
Freeling.
Oh yeah. Hey, Nestle.
Yeah.
Done shopping around?
Yeah. Someone's trying to board your ship.
Someone's trying.
Yeah.
Someone's trying to what?
Board your ship.
Who the hell is trying to board?
I don't know. There's just some random person, and they're looking for a person named Emlo.
What the hell? She looks and sees this woman standing there, and she you see her take out her rapier, and she kind of like runs over And once she gets there, she goes like, she looks very mad, and she goes like, what, who the hell gives you the right to board my ship without my permission? And she gives her the same spiel. It's like, oh, just looking for a man. And gives her the name. Goes like, Freeling responds back, there's no one in this ship by that name. Now, get off my vessel now, before you're forced off. And she is not pleased with the answer, but she does walk off the plank and back onto the actual dock itself. And she turns back to y'all before walking off, saying that I choose to believe y'all today. I don't think I might have been mistaken. Maybe this man is not on your vessel. I will say, if you do encounter such a man with that name, it would be in your best interest to let him be. There are many more searching for him, and I don't want trouble to fall upon y'all. So, apologies. As she says it extremely sarcastically. And she walks off.
Nestle says it to everybody else. That was extremely strange. Imagine someone trying to board your house and then saying that person is in your house, but then tried to break in.
I mean, you don't know if it was some sort of mind trick either. Maybe she could, like... Maybe she wanted to drop Emlo in here. You know, that could have been bad news. Magic exists. You don't know how weird shit happens.
I saw you too.
What? No, I'm not saying there's a man named Emlo on our ship. I'm just saying that...
No. Out of characters, because Assad said magic exists.
It's also, yeah. I mean, heck, it's the same way that, like, when someone asks you a question, you just respond, hey, Google exists.
You know what? Fair. I shouldn't have ragged on you for that.
It was just funny.
It's perfectly valid to be suspicious of anyone's appearance in any tabletop RPG like this.
Alright, but... she already left, right? Or is she still there?
Yeah, so she walked off.
So who's Emlo? Like, who the fuck is that? What kind of name is that?
I don't know. We'll find this Elmo whenever.
Emlo. Elmo sounds like the name of a short gnomish man who's covered in red hair, and is probably still
Winter
very
hits
young.
you, goes, shut up, Assad, you're speaking like a nonsense.
Jesus Christ! Winter hit me all the way from Thrushmore? Damn!
Winter.
But the Freeling reassures y'all that unless one of, say, the ex-slave member is lying about their name, there's no one on this boat with that name. Unless one of y'all lying about your name.
Yeah, my name's not Nestle.
She steps
Well,
up to
Nestle, you
Nestle.
don't have
Like,
wait,
Nestle, is
Nestle.
that really your name?
No, it's
We don't
Will.
know. We don't know. Wait, but you call yourself Nestle and you don't have a last name. Maybe you got scratched out in that paper.
Maybe it's backwards.
Omel.
I'm pretty sure no matter how you spell Emlo, you won't get Nestle out of it.
There's an E in there.
Wait. Emlo? E-M-L-O? E-M-L-O. Rearrange those letters. M-O-L-E. And what do you get? And I look at Zal.
I assure you, Assad, I am not a criminal. Well, is reading minds illegal?
You know, I don't know the laws of the land, but that does sound pretty illegal.
Well, I assume that you won't inform people.
That's true. It does feel like it falls under the invasion of privacy, though.
Oh yes, the famous act of that famous bill that was passed in the world of Galarian.
Well, don't look at me. I lost my memories, so I don't know.
The don't break into my house law got updated with your skull counts as the house of your head, or the house of your body.
The house of your memories.
Sure.
While Winter is still a little bit angry at the situation that occurred, knowing no, almost having someone board her ship without permission. She kind of angrily packs up all her stuff and she yells out to y'all to hurry up, get on deck. We're leaving.
Oh crap! Assad, we forgot.
What did we forget this time?
Remember how we tried to go to a tavern last time?
Yeah?
Then we got stopped.
By...
I think y'all did end up going to the tavern. Like I said,
we
unless
did
y'all
end up
wasted
going to the
2 hours doing nothing but standing at the docks.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Okay, well, never mind. Please delete what I said earlier.
I'm leaving it in. If any embarrassing moments happen, it's being left in.
Well, and that's, I don't understand what you're trying to explain to me.
It's not important.
Alright. We'll just wipe that from our memories then.
Yes, indeed.
Zal, can you do that? Wait, hold on.
No,
Zal, can you do that?
What?
Sorry.
No.
Oh,
I don't...
Sorry, I just
Maybe
assumed.
Maybe someday, but I don't mess with people's minds. I just read
Zal,
them.
Zal,
Well, no, I mess with people's minds, not their memories, though.
That's good. I don't want another... I don't want to lose my memories twice.
Oh, shoot, wait.
Wait, did I know
Hold
that?
on.
Did I know about that yet?
I don't know. Did you?
We talk a lot about ourselves. I'm surprised we haven't mentioned it at this point.
Actually, this might be the first...
Yeah, I don't think
That's
it was
an
mentioned when I
achievement for
first
us.
met y'all.
Did we say that when we first met? I
I
don't
don't
think we
remember.
I
did.
don't think you did.
Said what?
That they're missing their memories?
Yeah, y'all did,
Might
because you were saying why you were looking for the items.
Oh.
I mean, did you specify it was to get your memories back, or just that you needed to talk to the mad poet?
I thought we just needed to talk to that poet.
I don't know at this point or not. Zal, you think that you could, like, mess around with some of this stuff up here at all? I know you said you can't, but, I mean, it's worth a shot.
I literally know no spell that could allow me to manipulate one's memories.
Oh boy, have I got the book for you. I'm just kidding.
No,
Don't read
that's
that
what
book,
I'm
please.
asking. What's your class exactly, Viv?
Psychic?
Okay, you can actually use the Chains of Night as a spell book, basically. It has occult magic in it.
Oh,
Or
I can
occult
use it
spells
even
in
though I'm a spontaneous caster?
Well, okay, so it's not...
Does it, function like a page of spell knowledge?
Yeah, basically. It gives you the knowledge on how to cast occult spells.
I am very much interested in this book.
I kind of look at Nestle, and I'm like, look, Nestle, I think that... And you're in the conversation. I'm not kicking you out. You're, like, here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we gave the book to... We had the book, and Anya decided to read from it. But here's the thing. Her mind's a bit chaotic, and I don't know if Anders was a result of that book affecting her, or if that was just a natural thing that already was in her mind.
Assad,
Yes?
I read the book too.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
So, no, Andres is not the reason why.
I got you.
Okay.
How did you feel after reading that book?
I had a massive headache.
And that's as much as you had?
Yes. Although, it did say in the book some terrible stuff could happen.
Zal, we do have a book that might be a bit, to put it in layman's terms, cursed. If you do want to give it a look-see, only if you want to, and I know that you're the kind of person to read things for the sake of science and knowledge, so if you do want to give it a little look, then we do have a book called The Chain of Nights. It's got a lot of weird occult bullshit in it. There was a mind control one in there. I don't suggest looking into that one. We were kind of, at least I am kind of iffy on that one. But, memory unlocking, that's pretty cool. That would be useful.
What they're talking about is if you study the book for 1 hour, it gives you the ability to cast hypnosis.
I see.
Or hypnotism, I guess, is the best way. Which is an occult skill.
Oh, I think so. Hold on, I actually have the page for occult skills up already because I was looking at that. Oh, I should already have the skill unlocks. because I am a psychic. I'm capable of casting psychic spells.
And I'm gonna post here on Roll20. If by reading the book, you also gain the knowledge on how to use these spells.
Am I even trained in diplomacy?
Dream Council, Dream Scan, Dream Travel, and Nightmare.
Alright, it gives us those spells?
Yes, if you are a user of occult magic.
Okay, good to know. I will look those spells up.
Other than that, if y'all get back on board, Chateau Freeling reminds y'all that it's just gonna be basically a straight travel to Casimir, and basically opening it up to if y'all wish to travel to the Dreamlands. She basically tells you you're free to do so now.
Nestle says to Assad, "Don't forget that we got the Chain of Knights in the asylum because of the Tattered Mail."
I assume I have to be of a level that can cast that spell, right?
Probably, yeah. But it gives you access to those spells.
Dream isn't even on the psychic spell list.
What is it under?
It's Alchemist, Bard, and Sorcerer Wizard all at level 5.
I've
Why?
actually never seen that one.
Dream Council is. It's a level 6 psychic spell.
It might. I don't know. We can look that up.
Alright, no, Dream is on there. It's just not on the thing. It's a 4th level psychic spell.
Okay.
So I can't cast it till next level. Okay. These are a bunch of spells that are too high of a level for me to cast.
It's a very, very strong book.
Yeah?
Strong magic. So even just by you looking through the pages, you understand how magical this item is, how strong it can be. Especially if it was in the wrong hands, how dangerous it can be.
Indeed. I might add these to my character sheet if I'm holding on to this, even though I can't cast most of these.
Oh no, but it's always good to have them on hand whenever you are able to.
Yeah, mainly so that I'll be able to remember what they do and what level they are.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys sail off. Is there your here's the second the question I'm asking. You know that according to the question that was asked, the answer you got is you only require one gift. Supposedly, however you want to take this question, whether it's just one gift out of the 7 or one specific gift, that you don't know. The answer was not that specific. It wasn't ever going to be that specific, I guess. I don't know if there's any way you can ask the question in a way that you could have specified it.
With multiple questions following up by, did you mean one specific gift, or you follow up with like, did you mean one specific gift, and then you get your yes or no answer, and so on and so forth. Pain in the ass.
Yeah, but from what you're aware of is that with the question, the answer given to you is that you only need one gift. However you want to take it, it's however you take it. So my question is, are you planning on traveling to the Dreamland again for a treasure item?
Yeah.
Because you can travel again to go meet the Mad Poet, because the Yellow King, aka Dreamlouse, said whenever you're ready, just bring the items and he'll take you to where this Mad Poet is supposedly living. But Azania, do you want to risk it and take the gifts you have now, or do you want to continue going down this list?
Let's continue going down the list.
I want to make an addendum to that. I want to skip the tricorn hat until the very end, if that's at all possible. Because I have a feeling that if we try, I have a creeping suspicion that the tricorn hat will make it to us.
I mean, sure.
That is, I mean, but you also are betting on. I mean, what are the odds on that happening as well? How long would it take for that tricorn hat to come to you?
50%. It either happens or it doesn't.
No, but say if it is going to happen. Say it's 100%. It's going to happen. The boat or Vendrick is gonna come to you. Now the next question is, how long is it gonna be till then?
Let me ask a question here.
Yes.
And give me the answer in
I'm sorry, are you
terms...
casting that spell to speak to a god? No, you're not.
All right, let me give Justin this hypothetical question. Then, Justin, given the options, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. What are the options here for this question? I think would be, and pay attention to how I ask this question.
Okay.
Is it possible for the tricorn hat to make it to us?
Yes.
Or what's the other possibility? No. So, given the two options of yes or no, there is a 50% chance that the hat will make it to us. That's all I'm saying.
But don't you want to, not have anxiety behind you? And have that freaking red sail following you everywhere you go? Huh? Eh?
Your Brackus chimes in. He goes, the odds you present are amazing. They are amazing. Sure. Those stats are amazing. You should teach statistics. But let me throw this at you, Assad.
I didn't say that in character, but here we are now, I guess.
Okay, let me tell you this, Assad.
No, we're keeping this in character. This is totally something I would say.
Option 1 of doing the dream travel is that we do the surprise attack.
Okay.
If we let him come to us, we're setting him up for a surprise attack against us.
Fair point. Counterpoint. If we're always just paranoid enough, they'll never catch us off guard.
I have a counterpoint to that counterpoint. What if we're in the dreamland in the attack?
Counter to your counterpoint. What if we're in the dreamlands right now and we don't know it? I'm always afraid of that option.
About these spells, what's going on?
I like wave at Val. I wave at Zal. Don't worry, this is normal for us.
Like, I'm just sitting here. I guess that could be in character. I'm just sitting here with the new book, and I'm just reading these spells. Just, like, going through the book, and then you guys, it's like, what?
So, Assad, I have a counterpoint to your counterpoint.
Do you want me to just fucking... You know what? I start doing the ritual. Let's go, guys! Come on! No, I'm just kidding. I don't actually do the ritual. I don't actually know how it's...
the ritual. If you
I
do
can't.
the ritual, you'll probably get another animated dream attack, y'all.
That's true. Alright, Nestle, let's go whenever you're ready.
What's the ritual?
It's Dream Excursion. That's the name of the ritual. Actually, Zell has never performed this ritual, so it'll be the first time he gets to see this. But the question is, like I said, you don't have to go after the tricorn captain's hat. I'm just saying, if your plan is to have him come to you, then you're opening yourself up to a lot of problems. Not knowing when they'll arrive, how long it will take. What if it could happen tomorrow, but what if it's not destined for y'all to meet until a year from now?
Well, here's the beautiful thing about predestination, and it's that since you already know that everything's going to happen anyways, you can do whatever the fuck you want, dog. It's like, it sounds counterintuitive to free will, but that's absolutely...
That's true.
That's absolutely how it works.
Mm-hmm. No, that's true. Again, it's like one of the things I said is that this part of the book can be played very quickly, or it could take a while to finish this book. Mostly because it depends on how many gifts you want to buy. You want to get the Mad Poet.
Wait, we can just buy the gifts.
I thought I corrected myself before I said.
Hey, David, I just PayPal'd you like $400. Can we just get it done?
Anyway, I'm gonna get philosophical with John here. It's not the same as free will because people make the defense of I can't be blamed for my actions because it's predestined. Like that, it's not the same.
I will say this, the flawed logic. Yeah, people who want to do bad shit have flawed logic, obviously. I used to believe that I could do whatever the fuck I wanted as long as I just prayed for forgiveness. I don't believe that anymore.
I never believed that, but...
There are some bad people out there who have that belief. I guarantee you.
No, that's
Yep.
wrong. Okay.
Yeah, I know it's wrong, but the logic is there.
I'm just gonna drop that because we all know that it's wrong.
We're not gonna go
We
into
all
that.
know that is wrong. Okay, so my question is, if you are choosing to do the dream ritual again, which one is more appetizing for you to go get? I know y'all said
technically, but
Yeah.
you said one of them you wanted to leave because y'all wanted to do it with Dawn, but there's a chance that y'all might not be able to get it done with Dawn, or at all.
We might.
So-
we don't know that for sure.
We might not. We might not be able to get to it. I forgot which one y'all wanted to do, but
The red web
Is it
feet.
the red web feet?
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
All right.
okay.
Yeah.
So you still have the skull of the. No, you already got that one. The
Yup.
greenstone
Greenstone.
idol of a water lizard. So I can fight a water lizard, maybe. I don't know. You had night hag ambassador.
Ambassador's Heartstone.
So I guess there's more political stuff y'all might have to take care of. I don't know. Y'all did a great job with the Viscount or Viscount, however you want to pronounce.
Aha. And royalty.
And I guess
There were some politics in there. They're having some sort of weird
y'all did a good
Civil
job
War
with the
thing.
sarcastic. Y'all did a good job. And yeah, at least you have a talker now. I guess
Yeah.
A talker?
talker.
Wait,
Me do speak good too.
You have someone who doesn't have a shitty charisma score. I'm guessing.
I'll
Viv,
have you
is your
know that my
score not
charisma
shitty?
is.
my charisma is 16, but I have no stats in diplomacy.
Gotcha.
I have a 10 charisma. Average charisma. I am an averagely good social person.
And if you guys
Oh, yeah,
think
I'm
you are
not that
ready, I guess you can go for the captain's trihorn if y'all want. If you guys think if y'all ready, but as that's all, I give it to y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all want to do. Talk amongst yourself. All I need to know is where y'all going.
Let's go down the list.
No, we're gonna skip the redwood feet for arbitrary reasons.
That's
That's
the
the
on the
last
list.
one.
Huh?
That's the
Oh,
last
I'm looking
one on the list.
Oh my god. I'm looking at the list on the journal, that's why. I have the list upside down. My apologies. Wow, not all at once, everyone.
All at once now.
Alright, so we're getting
Get
the
him.
greenstone idol of a water lizard.
Yes.
That sounds fun. I've always wanted to fight a giant water lizard.
Well, you say that, but it's also a patron deity.
I'm being sarcastic. I also don't want to fight any gods.
You say you don't want to fight any gods, but you're going against something that's called an idol, a water lizard. Why would they make an idol of a normal lizard?
They had a lot of money and made a commission.
I'm pretty sure I've seen. David, you live in fucking Texas. You've seen the Bucky statues, right?
What?
That's different.
That's not
That is
different. That's the same
different.
goddamn thing. There's no beaver god that's a patron saint of travelers here in
Whoa,
Texas.
whoa,
You
whoa,
take
That's not a
that
thing.
back.
Whoa.
Yeah,
This is the first time where I felt like I need to take I need to take John into a different room and have a conversation about, maybe hiring someone else to replace him. How dare you?
Oh my god. I will. You know what? Fuck this. I'm leaving. You have fun without me.
Okay, so is that the plan? Everyone wants to go to the greenstone idol of a water lizard.
Yes.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, is that the plan?
Yeah.
I guess you guys are scared of the captain then. He's the captain.
Only a little bit.
He's the captain.
He's the captain.
Okay, so I'm guessing you perform this on the next day. Do y'all want to take Brackish with you?
I mean, is he okay?
Here's the thing. Now that he has restoration, he can help Anya get back her sight.
Yes. Thank
Oh,
God
yeah.
we can come up with an in-story reason so that you don't have to lump around a DM PC.
That is true. But y'all do lose y'all buffer, or
Ooh.
you lose your white mage basically.
He's green, David.
You said that sorry, this is going back way far. The price limit for stuff we can guaranteed find was 1,000.
Yes.
Does that mean that the components for a 2,000 gold thing that come out to 1,000 is fine?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna deduct those now, and I'll make those rolls later. Although, it only takes a day to craft those.
Because we make a lot of decisions out of character, I do like to, at least have the moments in character. Hey, Brackish?
Yes, this is Brackish.
Yes, Brackish. So, I know that you've been a very important asset to our group, but I'm gonna have to ask you for a favor, if that's at all possible. We're kind of... No, we're not kicking you. What? Why? You're very... I just literally said you're very important. Like, we would probably be at a combat disadvantage if we didn't have you.
I mean, unless you're gonna give me praise, the only other reason you would talk to me like this is because you're planning on kicking someone out. You praise them first, and then you kick them out second.
You have a lot of social nuance for a plant, you little green motherfucker. Anyways, look, no, it's because you have developed this this amazing ability to bring us back to our physical, and then like do a little flex thing, like it's like to bring back our physical abilities back and whatnot. And well, while we're doing a couple of excursions, to save on time, I think it would be. And also, I think Anya very much deserves, to have her body healed and restored. If you could just spend some time with her and get that all sorted out while we're doing this. And then I look at Anya, and I know she can't see me, so I pat her on the shoulders, like, is that okay with you, Anya? Anya, you've got to stop doing that.
You're gonna warn me whenever you're gonna give me a pat.
You know you can sense me in the room. You can hear me and stuff. You do this to me all the time. It's not funny just because you're blind. It's not funny. I know that I'm not supposed to laugh at that, but you gotta stop playing that joke.
Sod, stop making fun of blind people.
See, this is what she wants.
Oh, Sod.
Everybody tries to make me tries to turn me into the bad guy.
I feel there's something deep they're trying to say.
What's he trying to say?
Oh no. Brackish looks at Anya and says, Anya, I'm gonna pat you now. And he pats her because he gives warning.
Fuck you.
And he goes like, I saw it might have a point. Anya agrees with him. He goes like, if any help you can give, I would be very appreciative of it. And Brackish agrees and says, the gods might really appreciate if I stay here. So I will stay here and help Anya.
Thank you, Brackish.
Got rid of one, not to get rid of one more.
Who? We got rid of Anya and Brackish at this point.
Yeah.
Who else?
But I meant more like permanently.
What do you mean? They're both gonna stay here for when Dawn gets back.
No, I mean like get rid of another character, but permanently. I haven't killed a PC since since Karagor, and stuff like that needs to start changing.
You have a real murder boner. Anyways, hey, unrelated question: can I heal up or no?
You kicked me out.
Quick question: how much time do we have before the ritual today?
It's the next day.
It's been 3 days. You would have got 3 days of healing.
Or no, since we bought materials.
Well, it will be about a day.
Okay. So when did we go off? No, we were talking. That wouldn't work. Do we have at least 4 hours in the morning? I could finish one.
Depending on how early you want to wake up, yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
Go for it.
Alright, so the DC to craft this is 13, so I fail on a natural 1, assuming you have things fail on natural 1s for skill checks.
Typically skill checks don't typically fail, but I think for crafting stuff, I think they should count.
Okay. Then let's go and try and craft a blood reservoir of physical prowess. I have the materials for 2 of them.
Well, let's go. Natural 1, let's go.
Natural 8.
That's not a natural 1.
Alright, so I got one of these things.
Nice.
Which if you 2 wanted, after the next day I'm gonna make another.
Ooh. What does it do exactly?
So, you have to fill it with your own blood, which deals 4 constitution damage to you.
Ouch.
which gives it 4 charges. There are 2 command words for it. It doesn't take up a slot, by the way, and you can attach it to a weapon, to the handle of a weapon, or you can just hold on to it or something. You can only use it if it's in your hand or attached to a held or wielded weapon. So for Assad, you'd have to get it out to use it. It takes a full minute to fill it. The first command word lets you draw 1 or more charges from the reservoir to cure 1 point of a physical ability score damage per charge used. The second command word allows you to deplete all your charge to gain an inherent bonus to 1 ability score equal to twice the number of charges used until your next turn.
I'm sorry, is that a super move, basically?
Yes.
Holy bananas!
It holds 4 charges?
Yes.
So at max, he can get a +8 to any ability score?
For 1 round, yes.
So, hypothetically, if I did it to an attack, it would be on the score, right?
Yeah, you would get...
on my strength score.
Yeah, you would add it to your strength score, gaining a +4 to damage and hit.
Ooh.
Although, note the con damage. But guess how many people here have Wands of Lesser Restoration?
Yeah, good point.
Okay, so who's taking that?
Nestle? This is a very powerful asset. Like, we both do, like, I have, like, I mean, I can punch people, but you have, your weapon. Your study, your study strike stuff. Like, I've seen you do your little thing.
Ah, yes.
But I will say, that doesn't require any bonuses.
Yeah, that doesn't require any bonuses.
Oh, it doesn't?
He does it automatically as long as he uses his inspiration, which...
But doesn't it add his, and I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about the actual contact of the attack. Don't you add your dex or something to it?
No, my damage is not based on dex.
You don't add anything to your attacks?
Strength. No, that's the damage modifier for the weapon, but the study strike, that's not.
Okay. You know what?
That's precision.
If it's okay with you, do you think I should take it?
Go ahead.
I mean, I bought it for 2. Or I bought enough to make 2. I can just only make 1 a day.
Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll take the first one then. If that's okay.
That's a bad idea. That's only because it makes it harder for me to kill you.
That's fine. I'm gonna make a little note on here so that I can be sure to remember to conditions and buffs. Alright.
Yeah. Are you filling it? Because then we do need to get you your con score back if you do.
I could just do that now. Here, can't I?
Yeah, it takes a minute.
Wait, are you gonna be using a wand? Will we be using a wand?
Yes, I'd be using a wand for it.
Zal, if we're going to be reconstituting myself, I think it would be more wise to do it in the Dreamlands where we have basically infinite resources in comparison to here.
Oh, that's fair. And you'll heal your con damage in the real world over time.
Yes.
Sorry,
I don't think that...
Do we know what constitution scores are? Hold on.
My headcanon has always been that the smarty pants characters use like the game terminology because that's how they talk to each other.
Okay.
You know what I mean? This is my headcanon. That's it.
All you have to hope is you don't get in battle between now and when you get cured.
Right? Because otherwise that's like 18 less hit points.
The 5-foot steps and all that other like the combat maneuver stuff. I feel like like in real life we have sport people who do sports and stuff. And they have they have their own math and shit. Like I feel like advanced fighting people, advanced fighters and stuff have their own sports grids and stuff and come up with skirmishes and stuff. It's like, all right guys, so statistically speaking, most people move 30 feet in 6 seconds. So this is how we do these calculations. All right, everybody? Really simple mathematics we should all be able to understand. How many times do I have to tell you? According to the theory of the 5-foot step, we do not put that into consideration when we're talking in terms of the 30 feet. I hate this.
Coach?
Don't let me...
Why don't we just crowd into their space so that they can't get in for good attacks?
That's called a grapple.
Oh my god, the math doesn't work that way. That's not how our system works. You can't flank in diagonals. That's just not how it works. You gotta flank in
Wait, you can't flank in diagonals?
David doesn't let us.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
I
Like
mean,
it.
I don't flank often enough, so I wouldn't know.
I think you should be like, directly in front of them to do it, not to the side of them.
It just reminds me of the Order of the Stick comic where they switched to hexes briefly, like a hex grid,
Oh god.
and like the characters themselves are aware of it happening, and they're like confused.
How do we flank? So I will cast the dream.
Okay, so you cast the ritual. You got
The ritual.
basically everything. You got prepared all your stuff, and Anya, with the help of Nessa, will give y'all each, I don't know, like 2 extracts of Cure Moderate for each.
Nice.
Um,
Hey, Nestle.
Yes.
Normally you give me the 1 extract of
Shield.
shield
Yes.
invisibility, right?
One no, I give you 1 shield and 1 serious.
Was it serious? Oh, okay,
Serious.
so it's not moderate anymore. I will ask, if you have any more hastes, I think those would be advantageous also.
Sure, allow me to make them right now then. I take half the time to make extracts. So, yeah.
We didn't have to pause in real time for that.
okay, this is the first time Zal is experiencing this ritual, and so you guide him in what he needs to do. So you try to sit in close together in a or as close to a circle as you can. As you hear Nesso say this chant, and then as the ritual is coming closer and closer to the end, Zal, you have the feeling of heaviness comes over you, and this is something that all of you have experienced before, and it's basically the sensation of sleep, like, consuming you, and you just completely black out. And less than a second later, your eyes open up, and you see a incorporeal. You see your body as incorporeal. As you stand up from sitting down, you see your corporeal body just stay behind you. On the floor where once laid a ivory statue of Staircase now has vanished, and what's taken its place is a portal of what looks to be swirling green mist that once you peek into it, you see a staircase of hundreds of stairs, and you see Assad and Nestle incorporeal bodies there as well, and they basically gesture to you like, this is where we're heading down. And you guys head down the staircase, and like always, as soon as the last head peeks the entrance passes the entrance to the portal, you hear it shut, and as you look up, you see hundreds of stairs leading up. Almost looks like an infinite set of like an infinite staircase going up. But you see an opening at the very bottom. After a few minutes of walking down the staircase, you finally reach the opening, and you walk through this glowing doorway, and as each of you guys emerge on the other side, before the light vanishes, the bright light vanishes and dims, you see, or you most likely you hear what sounds like rain. Rain hitting stone. Maybe you're out in a stone structure, castle, maybe stone walls. You're not 100% sure at the moment, but you hear the sound of rain falling as it slowly fades out, and you are hit with the sound of music, laughter, happiness, You also are hit with smells coming from different stuff. Smells from perfumes. You smell alcohol. You smell wine. And what some of y'all are hit by are some delicious smells. You smell desserts. You smell breads. You smell meats being cooked. As the light fades away, and you emerge in what looks to be in the middle of a festival. And this is where you appear.
I like festivals.
Festivals are fun.
Is this what we're gonna have instead of going to the actual Texas State
State
Fair? Because like, God, I'm gonna miss that this year because of the pandemic, and it's gonna be shut down. So I'm so glad that we can at least have that vicariously through our characters.
Is it bad to say I've never been?
It is bad to
It
say
is
that.
sad because you live here.
You've never
Justin,
been to the fair?
there are people from Missouri who would kill to go to show up here. Minnesota, Wyoming, Wisconsin. You live right next door to it. You're so privileged. You do know that,
I don't
right?
even know where exactly it is in Texas.
It's in the Cotton Bowl.
It is at Fair Park. You know,
It's in
named
my
for,
neck of the woods.
named for having
It's also
fair.
beautiful.
in
And
a park.
so, all three of y'all awaken into a festival. And this is the second time two of y'all emerge in a festival or party-like area. As the rain continues to fall, as the music consumes y'all with joy, we will end tonight and continue next time.
Oh. Alright. Okay. I'm down with this.
Alright.
I'm ready. I'm down to clown. Let's go.
Take all the teacups.